Stop right here. You feel how weird that is?
Wow, that is bizarre.
Yeah.
Is that how they all are?
For the most part, yeah. I mean, it's,
That's interesting.
you know, people change them, do things to them. Here, we're clear. Let's go ahead and pull out. So we don't miss this guy. Start going, upshift to the end of the track. Superleggera is better, which is the track version of this. Upshift again. Right towards the green cone. Just a light brake to balance. You turn in, hit the apex on the right. Throttle unwind out to the left. Full throttle when we're straight. Upshift. That's a good noise though. And brake. There it is. Little point. Eyes into that apex. Just turned in a little early there. A little like the friction. See, that wants to push you out. So throttle. Stay left all the way down. Stay full throttle. Stay to the left. Now brake. A little harder. There it is. Stay wide. Eyes in. Ease off the brake. Now we're flat. Keep turning. All the way to the right. So in this car, turn in tighter. If you always want to accelerate your brake in the corner, you can keep adding the steering. It's right here. So brake. Keep it wide. Keep going. Keep going. Now turn in. And keep turning that wheel. Hit this apex. And accelerate. Stay right. Light brake. Apex left. Throttle. Now brake firm. Eyes in. Ease off. Push around that corner before you touch the throttle. If you want to push, front end's real light.
This drive's way different.
Yeah. It's a different car. 100%. Now brake. There it is. So keep wide. Don't rush it. Wait for it. Now turn in. Release the brake. Keep it tight. Look up through it. Full throttle. Good. And brake. Shave that speed. Now ease off as you turn in. So your speed was right. Just turn it a touch late. Light brakes. You gotta brake before that hill, otherwise you're gonna get that push.
Okay.
So it just holds the front end so you made that initial turn. Back on the throttle. So a little bit of braking. Ease it off. It's a good line to keep tight. Hit your apex before you accelerate. See how hard it's running out on you? So you just hit those red and whites, you'll come out much faster. So light braking, turn in, throttle, brake, straight, turn in, ease off. Wait for it. You see at that moment when we aren't accelerating, you keep adding the steering.
Okay.
Get closer, upshift. Now brake, harder, downshift, ease off. You're fine, just turn. Now throttle coming out. It's a better apex. It's getting better. Now brake, hard, shade that speed. There's no bank. Now turn in, ease off. Great apex. Add the throttle, get to the right. A little bit of braking here. Now turn in. Better. Feel rotate the car.
Yeah.
Accelerate. Good catch on the slide. Brake firm and keep wide. Don't rush your entry. Ease off. Hit the screen cone before you touch the accelerator. There it is. All the way to the right. Light brake to balance, apex left. We can beat him. Go. Start to brake. Ease off and turn in. Ooh. It's going to come on right on the outside. It's going to come between us. Lift off the throttle for a second. All right, go.
Okay.
You got it. Yeah, the drift car makes up what he wants to do. So brake firm. Keep it wide. Ease off. Get down that hill. Hit that green cone first. Now throttle coming out. See, his point is out much straighter every time.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Brake. A little more. Now start turning in. Ease it off. Keep the weight up front. Throttle coming out. Just a light brake to balance over the hill. Tight, tight, tight. No acceleration yet. Get over it. Now push. Very good. Brake firm. Keep it to the edge. Release. Get to the screen cone before you touch anything else. Go. Now the hairpin's a tricky corner. Light braking. Apex. Accelerate. Brake. Eyes in. Ease off. Keep turning. Keep turning. You're hitting a point that you're locking up on.
Yeah.
It's very nervous.
Yeah.
Oh shit. You're doing good. You've done really well with this brake pedal. Brake firm. Now start to bring it off. Let that front end grab a little bit. Start to accelerate. Just feel if it's hard, you're off too little, you lose the front end. Start to brake a little harder. Now start to bring it. Ease it off. Look at that corner. Now get to the right. Good tight. Now just look where the track's gonna be. When you see it, throttle. Eyes that green cone. Start to brake. Keep it on the edge. Look into it. Ease off. Tight, tight, tight. Keep turning. Nice apex. Throttle out. Clean. Stay to the right. Build that speed. Light brake. Look to the apex. Look through it and accelerate. Brake hard. Straight. Eyes in. Ease off. Now turn that wheel. Throttle coming out. It's closing. Oh, you having fun yet?
Oh, yeah. Good.
Makes you work for it a little more. Brake firm. Wide. Eyes in. Ease off. Oop. Yeah, that friction zone is so tricky on that brake pedal.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, what a noise. And brake. Start to release. Keep it in there. Now throttle coming out. Stare at this green cone coming up. Light brake. Look to the hill. There you go. Keep in it. And accelerate. Good. Brake straight. Ease off. There you go. Wait for it. And throttle coming out. Right at the limit. I like that. Light brakes. Apex. Throttle. Brake. Keep it wide. Now ease off. Just turn a touch early. It's going to get narrow on you. Now throttle coming out. I like that. Brake firm, keep it straight. Get that ass down the hill. As you're coming down, just look up. See that exit cone. Your hands will keep correcting. Throttle out. You come pointed out to it.
Yeah.
Those big corners are even more important for us. Same thing here. I'm braking. Once I'm turning in, turn your head to the next corner, so you can see it's even a little farther than you think. Now we're halfway. Beautiful. Light brake to the hill. Keep it in tight. Just get over that hill first. Otherwise it pushes right there. That's the left. Start to brake. We're coming off the track here. Yellow cone, over to the right.
You do have to work harder in that one. There's a couple of transitions where you're going from brake to throttle. It's just not
Yeah.
as smooth as the Porsche.
Yeah, and it's just, well, the thing, the Porsche PDK transmission is the best transmission. Yeah. I mean, as far as I know, that double clutch, it's like, it's really good. This is still, you know, it's still a single clutch transmission. It's still what is relatively primitive technology.
And I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's just,
it is a different
yeah.
ride, but and you feel, I mean, it's still super fun. It's still its own. So yeah, remember 18 right there. No, nice, done. So that brake pedal started. If you're here, pull both paddles back to you at the same time. Turn the wheel one whole turn to the right. Foot off the brake, and you should just roll to a little stop.
This is neutral.
It is.
Okay.
If you leave it in or you pull the handbrake, then it's holding pressure on super hot brake pads or rotors. So it's easy to warp your wheels if you come back and just ratchet brakes onto it. So you can put them in neutral and let them cool down. It's better. But no, great job. You felt it. I like you're using all the track. Keep your eyes up. You know.
So honestly, like somebody that's never been on a track before, was that?
It's good.
Okay.
It was very good.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean you.
I felt all there's turns where you can tell that you weren't connecting, and other ones where.
And here's the thing: it doesn't matter who it is, you're gonna have bad corners. Yeah. You had really nice ones and bad ones. The difference between you and a professional is their bad ones are very few and far between.
Yeah.
It's much more consistent. Because I mean, we were getting to the limit of the wheels. You're feeling where you're at the steering and there's no more to give.
Yeah.
You're braking as hard as you can, full acceleration. All that stuff's good. It's just there's a couple of changes smoothing it out, and a lot of that, most of it was because of the brake pedal. And that just comes with time.
Yeah.
Like if you spent another 50 laps in this car, that you'd get. I mean, it's things like that. But overall, I mean, for doing 10 laps, that's from nothing to 10 laps.
Yeah.
We were going very fast. That was great, man.
That was fun.
And we can go in and see. I think that was your last car, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the drift lap.
Okay, yeah. Do this first, and then when you're finished with him, this is the front, and it has your actual lap times on it.
Okay.
If you made it under a minute, you're in good shape.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good goal for a beginner. That's something to be happy about. Any other questions, concerns, worries, issues?
No.
Awesome. Well, thank you, my friend. Good run.